Hello and welcome back to the channel. Many people find the picture description questions on the DET the hardest part of the test. That's why today I want to share with you a simple trick that will make picture description questions much easier. Here's the trick. Ask yourself why. I'll explain. On picture description questions, you naturally ask yourself what? What is in this photo? What is happening? What are people wearing? What are people doing? These are all great questions to ask yourself, but they are limiting. Only asking yourself what questions is going to make it harder to get a high score because Duolingo likes to give you images where there's not a lot happening. So, if you just ask yourself what, you are quickly going to run out of things to say. Let's take this example. What do you see in this photo? There are some mountains and some rocks and some snow. There is the sky. There are also some tracks, presumably from a skier. You can see that if you just talk about what you see in this photo, there isn't a lot to describe. Here's where the trick comes in. Ask yourself why. So in this photo, I ask myself, why are there ski tracks? I've now opened up a lot more to talk about. Perhaps there are ski tracks because this photo was taken at a ski resort where there's lots of skiers. Or maybe this photo was taken on top of a mountain with a trail that's very popular among hikers and skiers because of the magnificent views. The point is, by asking myself why, I was able to come up with a lot more things to say. And having just one or two more sentences is enough to significantly raise your score on picture description questions. Let's look at another example together. In this photo, there are two people drinking coffee. There is a table. There is a window. They're both wearing wedding rings. And if I just ask myself what, you can see I quickly run out of things to say. But if I ask myself why, let's see what happens. Well, why are they wearing wedding rings? Perhaps they're a married couple who have just woken up. They've had breakfast and are now sharing a coffee together before they go off to work. Just by asking myself why, I was able to come up with a lot more to talk about. If you want to get more videos like this to help you get ready for the DET, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to practice with this trick for picture description questions or practice any part of the DET, you should check out Arno. With Arno, you get unlimited practice questions for every question type on the test for free. And if you purchase credits, then you can get feedback on your responses to writing and speaking questions. Here's an example right about the photo question in Arno. When you submit your response, you'll get an instant estimated score along with a breakdown of your vocabulary, showing you how much advanced vocabulary you are using. You can ask Arno to give you feedback, and Arno will point out your grammar mistakes and opportunities to improve your language and vocabulary so that you can get a higher score. You can view other people's answers and see how well they scored to get inspiration for your own responses. And you can even ask Arno to rewrite your response to make it sound like a native speaker wrote it. All of this feedback is so helpful in helping you improve your English so that you can get the highest score possible on the DET. So just head over to goarno.io to create your free account, and you'll also get a full free mock test with scores and subscores and feedback on every single one of your responses. That's all for today. Happy studying, and I'll see you next time.